so I can get ready.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Unpopular celebrities. Yeah, we speak that truth so effortlessly. Living like no script, just energy. From the block to the base to the legacy. Unpopular, yeah. Celebrities. Started with a combo, now the world leaning in. For vets in the room, let the stories begin. No filters, no scripts, just wisdom and sin. We talk hustle hard and the places we've been. From the field to the mic, that growth is the lesson. Turn pressure into presence, that's the real confession. Got the crowd tuned in for the raw and the rare. You can feel the truth breathe through the air. Unpopular celebrities. Yeah, we speak that truth so effortlessly. Living like no script, just energy.
Our fellow longtime listeners know the damn song. Get to the damn show. It is raining like crazy out here in the Arizona. No shot. No shot. This is not Arizona weather right here. Goodness gracious. If I shut off, come check on your boy. It might be going down.
I just thought about that.
Dude,
Hopefully, won't be no issues for you.
I'm surprised you can't hear it.
No, I can't. Yeah, I can't hear
My poor dog. Shoot.
that monsoon weather or something.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it's not monsoon season. I thought that was summertime. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's
I don't
about
know.
this time. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh,
monsoon
okay.
weather. Yeah, it's real
Well-
bad in Tucson though.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, Tucson. Man, I remember when we were on Chief Circle. Man, we were flooded. We were stuck in the house.
Yeah. Not
Bad,
stuck in
man.
the
I
house.
got video and everything. It was bad. I had this Tricky had this lifted truck. He was the only way we could get out of there, man. It was bad.
Dang, man.
That was right before AFSA too. Yeah, it was
Oh,
real
okay.
bad.
Well, welcome back. If y'all were here for just 10
Yeah.
minutes ago, we back on a new
It's-
platform.
Yo, I apologize, yo. Look, hey, so full transparency, man. I'm trying to put my feet into engineering using this new. Well, it's not new for most people. OBS is used by a lot of people, but it is it's an advanced form of streaming. It's not too bad, but it takes a lot of practice and there's a lot of things you got to consider. So I won't belabor it. Just a lot of work. So I'll work with it a little bit more. This one's a little bit more stable. We want to give y'all a quality product. So that's why we came back.
Yo, Jay, let's see. Jakayla, what you cussing in the chat for? Yeah, I do all that. Just a simple hello, what's up? How y'all doing? That's about it.
Was this YouTube or Facebook?
Yeah, it's on the
On
tube.
YouTube. They be rowdy on YouTube, boy.
Yeah, ready to go, man. Dang, just came in there with the F
Rowdy.
word. Just
Rowdy,
yeah.
rowdy.
But we here. Hold on, I gotta put the chat up for Facebook because I ain't got that ready. I should have been doing this while the intro was playing. All right, we good. What's on your mind?
Let's see what we were talking about. We was talking about the Cowboys, man. I don't want to beat the Cowboys down too much, but if you're a Cowboys fan, hey man, hush, man, get out of here. Sorry,
Cowboys
y'all, it's my
fan.
dog
Cowboys fan.
already. Get out of here, man.
Rocky might be a Cowboys fan, low.
No, he ain't no Cowboys fan.
I mean, he
man.
could be because he sounds like he defending the Cowboys right now. Could possibly be.
Nah,
I mean,
I
it
doubt
could.
that.
It could
Nah.
be. Could happen.
But nah, you know, the Cowboys, they did their thing last night against the Raiders. And as you can see, I'm sporting my anti-Cowboys hat. That's why I'm wearing it, because your boys, your 2025 Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles is playing the sticking Cowboys this weekend. And I must admit, your boy, we gonna win, but the way our offense is playing, it's gonna be ugly, bro. It's gonna be ugly.
Probably. I'm depicting that y'all gonna lose, but
You always pick we gonna lose, you haters.
I
One
just
of the
think y'all
biggest
gonna
Eagles
lose.
haters.
I'm just saying. I just
I
think y'all
swear.
gonna lose. I just think y'all gonna
We gonna
lose.
see. We gonna see. Just don't be
Yeah.
jumping on our bandwagon later. That's
Nah,
all.
never. I think that's one bandwagon I'll never get on.
Yeah, well, you need to get on one. Ain't like your team doing anything, are they?
No, we ain't doing too
Nope.
good, but I mean, we'll live. I mean,
I ain't doing good at all.
we are facing adversity right now.
Y'all been facing adversity since y'all came in the NFL. What are you
Nah,
talking?
not that long. Nah, don't do us like that.
You
Don't
tell me
forget.
how
Don't
many
forget.
titles
Don't
you
forget.
guys won?
How many what?
How many titles you guys won?
0.
0.
Okay.
Y'all been to the Super Bowl what? Once?
Twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. We lost to the Broncos, Denver Broncos,
Man,
and we
get out of here, man.
and we lost to the Patriots.
Y'all played the Broncos, huh? No, man. Wait a minute. Did y'all? Maybe y'all did.
Somebody fact
Was
check.
that the
Somebody
year y'all
fact
beat?
check.
Is that the year y'all played with? Y'all beat the Vikings in the championship. Get out of here, Rocky.
That's what I think. Roberto Rivera. I think I'm saying that right. Roberto. What up, big dog? What up? What up? Let me see. How many? Somebody fact check me on how many Super Bowls the Falcons been to. Come on now.
My bad.
Oh, yeah, your thing was. It sounded like you were beating your dog. Twice. Yeah, Super Bowl twice. Man, a true Falcon fan. Yeah, 2
I'm
appearances.
sorry. Who was that? Who
Me.
said that? No, who fact checked?
Peace, big homie. Roberto Rivera's.
Hey, hopefully you ain't no real Falcons fan, cause
Yeah, too. Now I'm looking up now. We played in Super Bowl XXX11 until 33 and LI. I don't even know what Roman numeral LI is.
Yeah, how could I forget? Y'all did play the Patriots. That's when y'all let Tom Brady be the GOAT. That's right.
HM Actual in the building. What up? What up? Oh, I gotta give you access to the chat.
HM Actual, man. Let us know when you free. You know, we got some things we supposed to be doing, man. Let us know when you free. What's up?
All right, there you go. And then the Facebook ain't working, but I don't know why the Facebook ain't working. But Chris Jones said, "Oh, we can definitely hear you now. Panthers all day," and we still sad.
Panthers all day.
Yo, Bryce Young, man, he kicked the crap out of us by himself. We gave Jonathan Taylor the best day of his life, and then we gave Bryce Young the best day of his life back to back. Like, what the freak, man?
That's what the Falcons do. Y'all breed legends.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even gonna hold you on that.
But now that we are like way past halfway in the season, what's your best bet or what's your best pick for who's going to the playoffs?
I don't know. I had to look at everything because I'm not for sure.
I'm not gonna put them in order. Well, for the NFC,
I got you.
Eagles number 1 seed. Thanks, HM. Eagles number 1 seed. Then after that, who gives 2 ducks? It's going to be the Rams, Buccaneers, Seahawks, Bears. That's 17 format. Niners.
You got wild card.
Niners. That's 6. So there's one more. Who am I missing? Oh, the Packers. That's who's going in the NFC. AFC, number 1 seed, Patriots. Then you got the Colts, Broncos.
No, you only get 7 teams. You only get 17.
Oh, okay. So, all right, let me rewind it. Eagles, number 1 seed, Rams, Bucks, Seahawks, Packers, and then one more. Let's see, all the division winners are in there, right? So East is in there. North is in, the Lions. I'm tripping. The Lions. Tony
Hmm.
B would kill me right now. The Lions. That's your 7 in the NFC. AFC Patriots #1 seed. Colts, Broncos.
The Patriots over the Colts?
Yeah, I think, man.
Wow.
Yeah, Patriots has got an easier schedule.
Okay.
I think they got an easier schedule, man.
Okay.
But Colts, Patriots, Colts, Broncos, Bills, Pittsburgh, and one more. Let's see. Who am I missing? Oh, it's got to be somebody out of the South.
You know you didn't put the Rams in there for the NFC?
I did.
Oh, you did? So you know
Yeah.
what's funny? Right now, the current if the playoffs were to happen today, it would be Colts #1. #2 would be New England. 3 would be Denver. 4 would be Pittsburgh. 5 would be Buffalo. 6 would be the Chargers. 7 would be KC. For the NFC, #1, Green Bay. Crazy.
No, that's not right. That can't be right.
That's as
not right.
of, hold on, let me see the date.
That can't be right.
This is 21 days ago. So it's 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
3 weeks ago.
wrong.
All right,
That's
it's
even
3 weeks ago.
worse.
3 weeks
That's the
ago.
worst.
Hey, you ready to
The
go
Eagles would be
crazy?
the #1 seed, and I think the Patriots is the #1 seed right now, and the Chiefs wouldn't make the playoffs based on as it stands right now.
Okay, here we
Chiefs
go.
wouldn't.
So the how it's seeding right now for the AFC: #1 Broncos, 2 Patriots, 3 Colts,
Oh, man.
4
Okay,
Steelers, 5 Bills, 6 Chargers. You know who's #7? Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yep.
Did not see that one. NFC, interesting. The Lions are not in the playoffs. It's the
Really?
Eagles, Rams,
Of course.
Bears. Bears are #1 in their division. Buccaneers, Seattle, Packers, 49ers. And Cowboys are in the hunt.
They ain't in no dang hunt, man.
Yes, they are. They're number 10.
Why they in the hunt?
They're number 10.
Well, maybe because they won now, but let's address that real quick. Do you really think the Cowboys got a shot to go into the playoff?
They would have to take a wild card. So right now the wild cards would be the 49ers and the Packers. They're 6-3. 49ers are 7-4. They are 4. No, they don't have a shot. Have a shot.
I don't know why.
They would have to go on an epic run to get a shot. Jake Sargent said they're always statistically in the hunt. Yeah, I guess always statistically.
They always statistically trash too. Them dude, come on. They play. Okay, so look, let's be honest. Let's do this, right?
I don't know if you could be honest.
I love the Eagles to death. I love the Eagles to death. But I know there is a strong possibility we would give up this game to the Cowboys because it's a division opponent and we're in Dallas. And with all this turmoil going on in the Philadelphia locker room, and the Cowboys are going to be out for blood after what happened the first game, especially CeeDee Lamb. So I would not be surprised. And the Cowboys are not, they're going to play a lot smarter than the Lions. And I really wanted to go back. I would like to circle back on the Lions thing. But anyway, they're going to play a lot smarter than the Lions. I would not be surprised the Cowboys beat us this weekend. I wouldn't be totally surprised. But then after that, they play the Chiefs. They ain't beating the Chiefs on Thanksgiving Day. That's not happening. No way. No way. Then I think they got Buffalo, I think.
No, they already played Buffalo.
Oh, yeah, they did. And they got the snot kicked out of them, didn't they?
I mean, they lost. But the Chiefs play the Colts this week.
I think the Chiefs, man, like, all I got to say is folks who are happy of the Chiefs' demise need to thank the Eagles. Thanks to us, we showed the NFL how to beat the boogeyman. Simple as that.
Did y'all? We got New Orleans this week. Tampa Bay got Arizona. That's going to be a good game. Detroit got the Giants. That's not going to be a good game. Seattle got Tennessee. That's not a good game. Only a couple. Arizona or Buffalo has Houston, Baltimore, and the Jets. Man, the Jets. He said, Thomas White said, I got the Colts. Okay.
Let me circle back real quick with the Cowboys. After us, this is what it looks like. They play the Chiefs in Dallas, the Lions in Detroit, Minnesota in Dallas, Chargers in Dallas. Those are all L's. And the only chance they got to get a win is against the Commanders and the Giants on the road the last 2 games. They cooked, bro. They cooked.
Shout out
There's
to Jake.
no way.
Shout out to Jake Sargent said my Falcons can only do one thing: fire everybody for sure. That's what we need to do. Blow it up. Blow it up. Get rid of it.
Y'all really need to go to the CFL. That's what y'all really need to do.
Okay.
If you y'all should be wearing paper bags over y'all.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's bad.
It's not that
Seriously. But now in the middle of the season, past the middle of the season, some of the surprises for me. I am surprised at the demise of the Eagles' rushing game. Saquon Barkley, who was the Offensive Player of the Year last year, he's having a terrible year. No one saw that one coming. I'm happy that I won't even say that because I want to jinx it, but he's not having the year he had last year. Welcome surprise is Daniel Jones. Talk about somebody coming out of the woodwork. He's like another line of the quarterbacks who have resurrected their career. Daniel Jones, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold. No one can tell me, if you would have told me Daniel Jones will be on the Colts with a winning record like this in the lead in the South, I would have laughed at you. Danny Dimes, the same dude that ran like 80-some yards and fell down on his own without nobody touching him.
Wait. Let me stop there. This is the product of a good offensive line and a great running game. It's not Daniel Jones.
No, don't take away Daniel Jones' credit. Of it is Daniel Jones. You know, it's not. You still need somebody to manage the offense. Unless you're telling me Daniel Jones has thrown less than 5 touchdowns. Did you see Daniel Jones' stats?
I'm looking him up right now because I mean,
because like if you're telling me he has had I would argue he's having a better year than Jalen Hurts too.
I mean, that's not hard to do.
Hater.
So he has thrown. Let me see. Oh, this must be preseason. All right, week 1. It goes week by week. I don't like week by week. Let's go. Can we go career? There we go. 2025 with the Colts. 10 games started. He's completed 223 passes at a 319. That gives him for 2,600 yards, a little over 2,600 yards, averaging 15 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. 7.
Yep.
That's all last year he threw 7 interceptions. The year before that he threw 7. He already has 7 halfway through the season.
How many touchdowns did he throw?
8 and 8. But 2022 he threw 15 touchdowns and 5 interceptions.
But that was a whole season, right? He's at week 11. How many touchdowns he got? Is 8?
15.
15 touchdowns now. And it's only week 11.
Name another quarterback. I'll guarantee you his numbers are almost exactly comparable, and I'll just let you pick a quarterback. Pick one.
What you asking now?
Pick another quarterback. I bet you his numbers are kind of putrid. For starting 10 games, that has also played 10 games, name another quarterback, and I guarantee you his numbers are pretty close. Oh, man. Oh, he's going to kill him. All right. I'm picking him up. All right. Just this year, he has played all 10 games. He has thrown for 100 yards less. 17. 100 yards. 17 touchdowns. 10 interceptions.
15? Wow.
Yep. So he's thrown. So Sam Darnold has 100 less yards, a little less than 100 yards, like 95. 2 more touchdowns, 3 more interceptions.
Already.
That's compared to one person.
And you know what the kicker is?
And has a worse running game. And a worse offensive line.
But here's the kicker. You just said it has nothing to do with Daniel Jones, right? Daniel Jones is third in the league in passing yardage behind Herbert and May.
Okay.
What does that tell you?
He's throwing the ball.
Okay, so that means you saying that it's all mostly the line in the run game. You ain't telling me Daniel Jones ain't balling now. He is balling out.
I wouldn't say he's
You said, no,
balling.
taking away his performance this year.
That's
man.
like saying. That's like saying. That's like saying.
Quarterback rate is 101.6. 101. That's only 4 points less than Josh Allen. 4 points less than Sam Darnold.
Okay.
He's got a higher rating than Justin Herbert and Bo Nix and Baker Mayfield. So you gotta eat those words, bro. He doing this thing.
Okay.
Don't hate on the man.
I mean, I'm not hating on. I just don't think he's doing all that. I mean, you compare him to my homeboy.
I mean, you gonna compare Daniel Jones and Mahomes?
I mean, you're comparing them. You're comparing
them
to
Jones. This is Daniel Jones' first year on the Colts.
Second year.
If you remember, huh?
Second year. It's the first year starting.
Are you sure?
Let me double check.
Are you sure? Because I know he wasn't slated to start this year. It was Anthony Richardson.
I remember that.
And people were shocked that they picked Daniel Jones over Anthony Richardson, but they proved to be right.
No, it is his first year. It is his first year. I'm wrong.
All
It
right.
is his first year.
I
It is his
rest my
first year.
case. I
His
rest
first
my
year.
case.
What was your
I rest
case?
my case.
What was your case?
It's not even point even going back over. I just proved you wrong right there. You hating on the man. It's his first year
Okay.
and on another team, on another conference. He was the number 2, not the number 1. The coaches was convinced to use Daniel Jones over Anthony Richardson. Now look at the team. Jonathan Taylor is the number 1 rushing back in the NFL. Daniel Jones is number 3 in passing yardage this year. Not only that, his passer rating is in the top, is like in the top 10 or something. And he's thrown 15 touchdown passes.
17.
The dude is balling now, man.
15.
Nobody expected him to be this good.
I don't think he's balling out. I would not say he's balling out. I say he's doing a job to get.
Tell me some other quarterback outside of Matthew Stafford, outside of Drake May, outside of Jared Goff, Josh Allen.
Oh my goodness, Baker.
Okay, he got more passing yards than Baker Mayfield.
So you're just saying he's balling out. I will say Baker Mayfield is balling better than Daniel Jones.
Yeah. We can agree to disagree. But I think you way off. You comparing Baker Mayfield to Daniel Jones is no comparison.
Wes Lawrence said Jones could be the MVP. Bro, if you don't get off the podcast.
Yes, thank you.
If you don't get off the podcast, that is crazy. Could be the MVP is wild.
Thank you. Somebody educate this guy, man.
Could be the MVP is wild.
Hey, man.
Oh, there's 3 other players at his position that are beating him out for the MVP race and his own running back. Ain't no way.
Crazy.
Ain't no way.
Crazy. You crazy. Daniel Jones is in the running for the MVP. The only AFC quarterbacks that are ahead of him, obviously, Josh Allen, Drake May, Bo Nix. That's it. I would say Daniel Jones ahead of Bo Nix.
He could be, bro. He's balling this year. He is
already. Oh,
sure,
God.
balling.
Don't bother, man.
I guess balling.
It ain't worth it.
I guess we got a class. Would you say who's y'all quarterback? Hurts is balling this year? Would you say that too?
No, hell no, bro.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Come on, man.
I'm just making sure.
Jalen Hurts is 19th in passing yards.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Got more passing yards than Tua got more passing yards than Jalen Hurts. Freaking Joe Flacco has more than Jalen Hurts.
I just tried to test y'all. I'm just
Come
saying.
on, man. But hey, here's the key. But here's one statistic. Hurts has only thrown one pick.
How many
One.
yards?
Excuse me?
How many yards does he have passing?
He's thrown close to 2,000 yards.
So he's thrown
One pick.
almost two
Here come the
games.
hater. I see the hater in you.
No. I mean, how many picks did he have last year? 5?
You know, before I answer that, let's look at it this way. In attempts, right? Jalen Hurts has thrown the ball 269 times. Out of the quarterbacks that have thrown close to that amount, like for instance, Spencer Rattler, I won't use him. CJ Stroud has thrown the ball 242 times. He's got 5 picks. Lamar Jackson, he was injured. I won't use him.
Yeah.
I won't use him. Anyway. But anyway, I digress. Interesting season. I love the fact that Chicago Bears is getting some love, but I'm telling you, they suspect. They only beat one good team. One good team. One. They ain't gonna last long. But if I was a Cowgirls fan, I would be pissed. It looked like the Bears might beat y'all to the playoffs. The Packers.
It's a whole different division.
Okay, well, my point is the Bears, no one will expect them to be where they're at this year. Nobody. But they always expect the Cowboys to compete, right? They picked up George Pickens, right? What good did that do?
I mean, I did think they were going to compete, but I do think the offseason really messed them up as far as defense. I did not think their defense was going to be this bad. Their defense is horrible.
Nah, it's not the offense. Yeah, they much as I hate to admit it, the Cowboys have a good offense. Although their running game is trash, but they make their passing game is phenomenal. They make up with it with that.
Yeah, once they, can complete passes. But yeah, for the most part. But
CeeDee Lamb, he had some times, even last night, he dropped like a really good one.
Don't you always see when people get paid, they all of a sudden become garbage? Like last year, CeeDee Lamb was balling. Now, I know he was hurt this year, but he all of a sudden gets a contract. He's subpar. Dak was calling until their defense showed who they are. Yeah, their defense is not who they are at all. And they're going to need a lot of help to get there. A lot of help. Lot of help. And I don't think they're going to get it. But
would you rather have... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, would you rather have a team with a great offense, trash defense, a good defense, trash offense?
Oh, wow. Almost like pick your poison. I think I would much rather have, in this NFL, a better defense than offense.
Well, shit, there you go. There's the Eagles. There you go.
I mean, yeah, it is the Eagles. It is.
And that's
the
why
Eagles.
we're gonna win the Super Bowl.
No. Y'all ain't winning the Super Bowl.
Hater. You ain't say that. You said that last year. We still won. Hater.
No, y'all ain't winning the Super Bowl. If I had some money to put down, I damn sure wouldn't put down on the Eagles.
That's all right.
Not the Eagles win.
What happened?
No, I never said that last year. But not the Eagles to win the Super Bowl.
You said we were going to lose in the Super Bowl last year.
I just said if I had money to put down, I would not put it down on the Eagles. Exactly.
But you did say.
I admitted I said that. I admitted I said that.
I
admitted I said that.
Prove you wrong again.
I admitted I said that. I didn't think they're going to blow the door off the dang Chiefs like that. That was impressive. That was impressive.
I must admit, I was surprised at that too.
Yeah. What's the top? So Wes said, what's the top quarterbacks this year? I think we talked about it, but I mean,
Drake May is number one. I mean, you mean by statistics or just in general?
In general.
Well, in general, I mean, people gonna always throw in the normal actors, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, freaking Lamar Jackson. But if you want to go through true play without the bias, you can't include Mahomes. It's a new breed. Josh Allen still remains in there based on how well Buffalo is. But now you got to include Drake May, Bo Nix, Daniel Jones, Baker Mayfield, I would argue Matthew Stafford is the best
Mm-hmm.
quarterback right now in the NFL. He's balling. Matthew Stafford, Baker Mayfield.
You didn't even name Daniel Jones.
I didn't get that. I must have skipped off a second. I did name Daniel Jones.
Uh,
I did. Yeah, I did.
I must have missed it.
Yeah, I did. I said Josh Allen, Drake May, Bo Nix, Daniel Jones, Baker Mayfield, Matthew Stafford. I would tell you in the NFC, that's it. You can't say Jared Goff,
No.
right? You can't say Jordan Love.
I was about to say you didn't mention Love. You didn't
He
mention.
ain't-
You didn't mention. You didn't mention. What's the Chargers quarterback?
Herbert, no, he ain't up there. No.
You didn't. I mean, the Bears.
Statistically, he is.
The Bears quarterback don't get mentioned. Stafford
No,
Jones.
hell
So
no.
Wes says Stafford Jones, then Mayfield.
Wes made a good point. Dak is balling out this year. He is. I will give him credit. But this nonsense from Cowboys fans talking about he the GOAT. It's ridiculous.
So I'll say
I'll give Dak credit.
I will say Stafford in no particular order because I don't want to do that. Stafford, Mayfield, Knicks. I don't know if I'm ready to put him up there. May, Jones, Darnold. I'll just leave it at that. That's 5. It's going to get tough going. I mean, Mahomes is right. Like, then you got the Mahomes, you got Love. All of them are like in one category. They're just good quarterback.
Well, if you go by strictly,
I forgot about whatchamacallit. Dak would be in the top 5. Dak is there with Mahomes, Love. What's the Bills quarterback? Allen. I think Dak is right there with them, but I think they're below the 5. And the 5, like Philly said, is a new breed.
Well, interestingly enough, just by pure yards alone and rankings, May is 1. You got Hurts, Mahomes, and Prescott. That's your top 5 in passing yards.
Hmm?
Then right after Prescott, you got Stafford, Darnold, Goff, Allen, and Love. Those other people I named, Knicks, Mayfield, they're all below the top 10. But when you go by passer rating, strictly passer rating with at least 10 games, Drake May is 1, Stafford 2, Goff 3, Jalen Hurts 5, Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, Jordan Love, just passer rating. That's pretty interesting. That Hurts is rated that high. I guess because he's only thrown.
He don't throw interception. Yeah.
Yeah, he's throwing 1 pick, but he's, let me ask you something though. I wanted to ask you something. Now it popped in my head. I saw a comment from somebody that said Jalen Hurts cannot read defenses. Do you subscribe to that?
Nah, like pre-snap?
Yeah, I mean, like, no, in the midst of the play.
Nah, I don't believe that. I believe he's just an overly cautious quarterback. I just believe he will rather not throw a pick. He'd rather throw an incompletion than a pick, which most people would. But he would rather throw the ball 20 yards out of bounds than 5 yards off a target. Because I think there would be a fool to think there are some passes that he couldn't get in there if he would just let it loose. Because he does have a good arm. Yeah, not like he has a noodle arm. His long passes sometimes are a little erratic, but I think that's just because he doesn't want to throw picks. And to AJ Brown's probably point is like, yo, bro, I'm 6'5", 6'4", whatever it is, 200 something pounds. Throw me the ball. But most wide receivers are like that.
Do you think AJ Brown has given up on some passes?
Oh, probably.
What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, it happens. Just frustration. Just being frustrated. He said, but out of them, who would you want to win the Super Bowl? Or who do I think will win the Super Bowl? I wouldn't be mad if Mayfield won. I wouldn't be mad if Stafford won. I wouldn't be mad if Drake May won.
Nah, I think it was up to me. Outside of Jalen Hurts, I think I would want Josh Allen to win.
Josh Allen too. I forgot about Allen. Dak, I
Yeah, he
don't
would
want.
be.
I don't want Dak
No,
to
I
win the
do
Super Bowl.
not
Yeah, do
want
not want
Dak
Dak to
to
win the
win.
Super.
No,
Not this year. Not this year. Not this
No.
year.
not ever, not ever,
I don't know about ever.
ever, 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 ever. Yes.
He said, "Who do I think?" We're not on Super Bowl prediction yet, so I'm too far out to say. But I think I don't know. I don't even want to go. If you want to give your Super Bowl, you can. Who do you think will win the Super Bowl?
Philly, Buffalo. Philly wins it
Oh yeah, you did say that.
by 10. Philly wins by 10. I think the key this year, which is marvelous, this is a good example of why teams like the Cowboys don't win and the Eagles do. Because the adjustment, can we get a round of applause? To getting Jalen Phillips from the Dolphins and then bringing back Brandon Graham. Bruh, you talk about igniting the defense?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a good pick. Charles Davis said it would be dope if Lamar Jackson won a Super Bowl. It would be dope. It'd be dope.
He was supposed to have been one.
It would be dope if he could make it out the first round. That would be dope. Shit, I was like, goodness. Talk about what would be dope, man. Let him make it out the first round, then I'll be happy. Talk about Super Bowl. He got a ways to go. But no, you know what's funny? I think his years are dwindling down when he's gonna win a championship. I think he only got a couple years left. If he don't do it the next couple years, he's done.
Do you think Lamar Jackson is overrated?
No, not at all.
No?
Really? No. Yeah, not overrated
at all.
You
think he deserved all those MVP awards he got, even though he has never went to the Super Bowl?
Absolutely.
I know you're going to say, I thought you were going to say, well, it's only a regular season.
Yes, exactly what I was going to say.
MVP trophy.
Exactly what I was going to say.
I think it's trash, man. Like,
you know what's crazy? Sorry to switch gears, but Memphis is playing the Spurs tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Should be a good game, right? Victor Wembanyama ain't playing and Ja Morant ain't playing, along with 4 other players from Memphis and 3 other players from the Spurs. Man, the NBA regular season just, I don't know what happened.
They pull them out on purpose or they really injured?
50-50. I think Ja Morant wants to be traded, so they just don't want to play him, or he don't want to play. Wes Lawrence said he don't think Lamar Jackson will ever win.
I don't either. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I think he's going to fall into the same curse as Michael Vick. All that talent. And, you know, Lamar Jackson had a better shot than Michael Vick. Michael Vick didn't have a team that Lamar Jackson had.
True.
Bro, like, man. It's a shame, man, because all that wasted talent, man.
Charles Davis said Wemby is legitly hurt. Okay. I think he is too. I think he had a fracture or something, sprained something. I can't remember. But
are you for teams that come up with plans to rest players in the NBA?
No, that was a Spurs thing, a Popovich thing, and it wasn't as big of a deal then, but now it's a huge deal. And the bad part is you can't do nothing about it. That's the worst part about it. You can't do nothing about it.
You don't think the NBA should come up with a fine or something?
They do have one, but you can't. It's just like almost like, you know, if somebody says they can't arm up today because they don't feel good. You can't tell them they don't feel good. Now you can tell them arm up, or you're still gonna go sit on this post without a gun, which is fine. But if somebody's saying I can't play because I'm hurt, you can't be like, no, you will play. I think they have.
No, I'll say you have to think that they know this hurts the game when they allow that.
Who knows that? The league?
The NBA. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But like I said, what can they do?
That's unfortunate. Because I tell you, it makes it hard. It's bad enough you got the gambling stuff going on now, too.
Right.
But it's hard for me to lock in and watch the NBA. To be honest, I was more locked in on the WNBA. I don't know why. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, it's more
The
interesting.
NBA is just like no defense. I saw one play Victor Wembanyama did, and it was talking about how great it was, but he walked. He
Oh
traveled.
yeah, Akupa traveled every dang game. And you know what's funny? It's like two things I hate about the NBA. I'll get off tangent. Two really things that I can't stand. One, you can't get up and down the court 4 times without a foul being called. That's number one. Number two is the pace of play is the same for every effing team. They all just try to do a play. If it don't work, bring the ball up top, one-on-one, throw up a jumper or something like that. The NBA cares about the playoffs more than the regular season, 100,000%. Not only does the NBA care, but the players care. And the crazy thing is, it's because half the teams in the NBA make the playoffs. So it's like, I only got to come in top 10. Now it's top 10. It's more than half per conference. Because I'm
sorry, go ahead.
Like Wes said, they care more about the playoffs. Charles Davis says OKC is the next dynasty. They have the Clippers' first pick, which will be a lottery pick based on how them bums are playing. The WNBA is better than the NBA, question mark. Come on, bro. Angel Reese is no better than AC Green on his worst day.
That's foul. That's foul.
I mean, I agree. The WNBA is not better than the NBA at all. At all. Not even close. No way.
I wouldn't say it's not close. For me, it's more interesting to watch the WNBA than the NBA.
No
I get
way.
more pleasure watching the WNBA. Because the WNBA, right?
Well,
they don't
it's
do the
not
slam
as
dunk.
long. It's not as long.
It's not as long, and it just seems more. It seems more tight. The play seems more tight, more precise than the NBA.
Oh, okay.
The NBA turns into no. I know what you're gonna say. I know the layups is all jacked up, whatever. But to me, that adds to the game.
Miss layups?
I mean, yeah, sometimes it's like because like who travels the most? Where do you see the most travel?
Oh, NBA. Yeah.
Right. So and then the WNBA are more likely to pass the ball around, maybe with the exception of Aja Wilson and maybe Nafisa Collier, maybe Caitlin Clark when she's in. It's more of a team game than the NBA, I think.
Sure,
the
but
NBA is all about single players.
True. I will give you that. Wes said the 3-point shot and analytics killed the game. Yeah, the 3-point shot when Steph Curry did. But
yeah.
I'll say the WNBA, man. It looks like a bunch of 4-year-olds out there playing on a 10-foot rim.
No, it ain't that bad.
The WNBA couldn't beat the shirts on Randolph in the 3-game series. I agree.
First of all, the shirts are trash anyway. So
yeah,
it's not like all y'all can play.
But they ain't beating the WNBA. Looks like 9-year-olds. Yep, missing layups, shot cracking the backboard and traveling.
Have you ever watched
into the set shot?
Aja Wilson play? It's poetry in motion. And I'm a big Nafisa Collier fan, but when I watch Aja Wilson, I'm like, man, this ain't even fair, man. It was poetry in motion. I thought it was the female Hakeem Olajuwon out there, man. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all some haters.
I don't know how many players are in the WNBA. Probably 200, maybe a little less, 120. Aja Wilson is the best WNBA player.
Yeah, that's why she's MVP, yeah.
98% of the league is on the same level. You have a couple
98%?
98% of the league. So if there's 100 players, there's 10 that are elite in the WNBA.
What drives you to that assessment?
Which part?
Do you have like something to back it up? Like if you're saying 98% of the league is what, trash or no good?
No, they're
or
all on
what?
the same level. They're all on the same
They're
level.
all okay. That's to imply 98%. That means you're saying only 2% of the WNBA players are elite. That's not a lot of players. 2%.
No, if
You know
there's
what I mean?
if there's 100 players,
Let's just say.
I
Let's
said
just say
10.
for
That's 10%.
argument's sake. Let's say argument is 200 WNBA players.
Let me look it up so we could be correct.
10% of that is 20. If you're saying 2%, that's like 3 or 4.
I never said 2%.
There's no way. But you said 98% all on the same level,
so there's
right?
144 players are in WNBA.
That's even worse.
10%. 10%. 10%.
I thought you said 98% of them are
right.
all on the same level.
Yes. If
So
there's
that means only 2%.
But there's
because you got 98% and 100%, right?
No. That's if there's 100 players, but there's 144 players.
No, you're not listening to what I'm saying. Just hear me out. You didn't say 98. You said 98%. So 98% of 144. If you take 98% for 100%, that leaves you with what? 2%.
Yeah, but 98%
So
of
that means
144 is more than 2%.
okay, so my point is, if you're saying 98% of the players in the WNBA are all on the same level, that is only barely less than 5 players you're saying in the WNBA are elite. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me, let's go down the list. Aja Wilson, Nafisa Collier, Sabrina Ionescu, would you count her?
No, she's not.
Count her?
She's not elite.
Wow.
No. I wouldn't count Caitlin Clark as being elite.
On. Wes, hear me out, man. Come on. What happened to Breanna Stewart?
Breanna Stewart's not elite.
Caitlin Clark.
Plum is definitely not elite. Caitlin Clark.
What's her name? Paige? Whatever.
Paige Beckers is not. She's a rookie. She's definitely not elite.
What define elite then? Define elite.
A player on the team that can get baskets whenever they want to.
Okay, so you don't think Breanna Stewart or Ionescu doesn't?
No, they can't get basket. No.
What about old girl from the Atlanta Dream, Gray?
Oh, that's my girl, but even her.
Wow. Plum?
No, Plum is close. Plum is close. Plum is real close, but no. Clark. Oh, Wessa Clark is elite. Okay, Clark.
So you got Wilson, Clark, Collier. You wouldn't say Stewart. You wouldn't say Ionescu. You wouldn't say Plum. You wouldn't say Gray.
I wouldn't even say AT. I wouldn't even say AT.
Wow. Well, she ain't all that great anyway. The basketball is just terrible to watch. Dang, y'all. It ain't that bad.
It is bad.
Well, let me ask you this. If you had a choice between watching the WNBA or NASCAR, what would you watch?
NASCAR. Nah, I'm lying. Let me look at the WNBA roster. Let me see.
On that, for all you ladies that may watch this later on YouTube, please put in the comments. It's not me. I appreciate y'all.
I appreciate I appreciate the ladies. They're just not good.
Bro, that's not appreciation.
I appreciate 6-year-olds playing basketball. They're just not good.
You compare them to 6-year-olds.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Just fade me to black. Fade me to black. The words and opinions expressed by my co-host does not reflect Philly, DC. I think the WNBA is straight. They're getting better. I enjoyed the finals, although I felt robbed that the Minnesota Lynx didn't get to play, but I enjoyed it. Charles Davis says 144 players, 139 are no better than Bernie. Damn.
It looks like you out on the ledge by yourself.
Yeah. Y'all foul, bro. Y'all foul. Charles Davis, I'm surprised at you, bro. Look at your profile picture. I'm surprised at you. Dang. Wes, let me ask you a question. You're a pretty decent ball player. Do you think How many elite players in the WNBA you think you could beat? Do you think any WNBA player could beat
Oh, if Wes says he could beat all of them, he's lying.
you?
He's lying.
What about you?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of players that could beat me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
We're getting somewhere.
Yeah. I ain't
I was a little
hey,
worried there.
I ain't no
I tried to
fool.
bait you. It didn't work.
No, I ain't no fool. I ain't no fool. But yeah, there's a lot of sheep. Probably 98% of the league can beat me.
The bait didn't work.
Nah, I ain't no fool. I ain't no fool. But yeah, there's not. I mean, I love Alicia Gray. I like Caitlin Clark. I will watch certain players. There's probably one player on each team I could watch. Wes said, I know I can't beat them all, but most of them, yeah. But I used to really hoop. I'm trash now. See, that's how I feel. Back in my day, oh man, I'll probably be at least 60% of the league. I'll tell you like this. No, I can't even say that. Charles Davis says, so they can't beat the average dude off the street in the something stick. Oh, Lord. Something stick. I don't know what that word is. But it can't be half dudes off the street. Yeah, that's pretty. I don't think there's not one dude in the NBA that will lose to one player in the WNBA. Height, size, weight, doesn't matter.
Wow. So you take a 5'4" guard in the NBA, would beat Aja Wilson?
Easily. 11-0.
Easily? What's that?
Asia's only what, 6'4"?
And the guard I mentioned, whoever that might be, is 5'4". That's a foot taller.
Oh, yeah. She might. Yeah, she's 6'4". I get 1 point, maybe one. She wouldn't be able to get the ball from the 3-point line to the free throw line.
I wish I had a fade out button.
She wouldn't. And that's just facts. Look, they can really hoop though. Each other, they're really good. Jackie Young, I love Jackie Young. Satu Sabali, I love Sabali. Charles Davis said measuring was the word. You may have been able to beat them in basketball, but you would crush your ass in reading. Yeah, 100%. 1,000%. 1,000%. Yeah, I'm looking through all these players. There's not nothing that stands up to me. They can shoot and have great fundamentals. Great point, Wes. Great point. This is why
you're not saying this because they women.
I don't think any of us are sexist.
Just throwing it out there.
This is why they're arguing about getting paid more money. They're getting paid what they need to get paid. Y'all are fine. Wow. Y'all are fine.
Which one is better? Collegiate women's basketball or the
Collegiate. Easily. Collegiate.
Why do you think is not saying I don't agree with you, but why do you think it's better?
The level of playing, although is not as equal, because like UConn's number one, when they play like an unranked team, they blow them out by 40. The level of basketball that they do, a lot of layups, they really don't. I don't know what happens when they get to the WNBA. They don't fall down all over the place. There's just a lot. Now, the level of basketball is a lot more spread out. When WNBA, it's a lot thinner because they're all, like I said, 98% in the league is about on par. Collegiate basketball, you have a bigger gap on who's really good and who's not good, just because you have more teams, more players. Now that NCAA 100% better, not even close. I would almost say men's is better than the NBA.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But that's when you get down to March Madness. When March Madness happens, it gets really good. Really, really good.
Charles says, nope, I have daughters, and I'm sorry. Even my girls are like that. It's bad basketball.
Yep. Charles is 100%. WNBA would be dope if they lowered the rim and the ball was small. The ball is already smaller. So lower the rim.
For some reason, I can't shake the fact. It makes me feel like you guys are digging on them because they female.
No, why would we dig on? It's just like, you know what? I will say Women's gymnastics is better than men's gymnastics.
Why is that? What
I'm
makes
not-
you think that?
I think the level of athleticism is a lot better. With men, it's just a lot more and speed. Women, they have a lot more finesse. It looks better as far as being a gymnast. They could do more things. The men just do the bar and they fly around on the bar, which is cool. Their floor exercise is not as cool as the women. So I'll say women's gymnastics is way better than men's gymnastics. Way better. Women's track is track. They're not as fast, but they're par. I enjoy women's track and field like I enjoy men's track and field.
Well, I mean, hey, I don't know.
Wes Lawrence said, nah, bro, I don't like men's tennis because I think the ladies' game is better. Yeah, men's tennis is another one. Good point. Great point.
What? That makes no sense.
Women's tennis is way better than men's tennis.
How is women's tennis better than men?
It just looks better.
How does it look better?
Serena Williams. I would rather watch Serena Williams than I don't even know. I can't even think of a men's tennis player name. Wait, now you're on the other side?
All I'm trying to bring to light is it gives me the impression you guys are saying women are only good at certain sports over men.
They are. That's 100% fact.
There's no credit. You have provided no type of evidence to prove. It's just opinion that you're saying that women's tennis is better than men.
Correct.
And women are better in gymnastics than men.
Correct.
Because it just looks better.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like if you were to say the NBA basketball players are better than WNBA, I don't necessarily agree with that, but I can see that argument based on the level of players that has existed from past and present. I would admit that. I mean, love Cynthia Cooper, love Lisa Leslie, but they are now on the same level as Michael Jordan or Larry Bird or whatever, right? Got that. But I mean, you mentioned Venus Williams, Serena Williams, got it. But, John McEnroe, Billie Jean. There's a lot of really good male tennis players out there. But for y'all, be like, women's tennis is better, right? It's a preference.
Charles Davis said, just because I don't like catfish doesn't mean I don't like seafood. Then Wes said, DC, you can't say the basketball in the W came to the NBA. WNBA.
No, I'm not saying the WNBA doesn't compare. All I'm trying to say is I don't think the WNBA is not that bad. I don't. I think it's pretty.
Men in sports are less inferior than men in certain sports. You would say they're all on the same level.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
Are you?
It just depends on the player.
You're insane.
Or better yet, I would
insane.
say, if you were to say over or under and say who by a number, do you think how many players are more superior than female basketball players? Yes.
Well, there's just more
basketball. Say how many football players? Yes, that's obvious.
Right.
Obvious. We don't know any better. Now, when we go to track, I mean, who knows? There's a lot of famous track.
The fastest man in the world is faster than the fastest female in the world.
Okay, so here's the thing. We already had this. Here we go. We already had this conversation. We will never know. Because last I checked, a male has never raced a female track, have they?
Like one-on-one?
Yes. Like all together in one race, sprint.
No, but we look at times. 100 meters is 100 meters, no matter who's running on it.
I mean, yeah, if you go by that, yeah. But if you would have put, what's her name? The one with the crazy nails.
Richardson. Security.
If you put her, right, would you argue? Who do you think is the fastest track player right now? I'm not talking about history. I'm talking about right now.
Probably Noah Lyles. He's an American track runner.
So you think Amos couldn't beat her?
Not even by 2 seconds. She'd be at least a second
Why?
to 2 seconds slow. Because time reflects. I can
She's
look
a
at
female.
because I can look at his time and look at her time and figure out who's faster.
All things said and put aside, zeros on their current time. They went right now on the street.
Oh yeah, he was
You
still
don't
be
think she
fast.
can beat him?
Not even close.
Why? Why?
Because she's not as fast.
Why you don't think she's that fast?
I don't know why she's not. Just like why can she beat me?
Objection.
I don't know.
You're implying. I feel like you're implying because she's a female. That's why she ain't gonna beat him.
I think I'm implying because I seen her running and I seen him running. Now, if you would say her versus me, who's faster? Yeah, she's faster than me.
So you mean to tell me you looked at them on the television,
Yes.
and by looking at them, oh, he's got to be faster than her.
No. Well, no. Bias meaning I can see her time and see his time and know who's faster.
I'm talking about without the time.
There's no way of telling.
Two different times, two different events, two different situations.
Okay, so Charles Davis
It's not
said,
one in the
Charles
same.
Davis said Flojo did run faster than guys. Look at the time.
Thank you.
We can look at look. I'm gonna do it for Charles Davis, and I'm gonna prove you a point or prove a point. I don't know what year she ran. Fastest 100 meter time.
No, it's not me.
Fastest 100 meter time was 1988, 10.61, which is fast as hell. Fast as hell. She would even say he was. Okay. She would even say he is faster. The numbers would prove it. That's what Wes says. So Flojo's time, remember that time, 10.49. It says 10.61. 10.61 is her fastest time. Fastest male time in the same year, 9.58, a whole second faster. So I don't know who she beat. I mean, maybe the slowest man in the meet, sure, but not in that year.
Okay, so yeah, world championship records. Yeah, there's two different. Usain Bolt 9.58 in the 100 meter. Melissa Jefferson Wooden 2025.
Look, I'm at
Again,
they keep 156 male 100 meter races. The slowest time, number 4,356, is 10.09. Flojo's fastest time was 10.49. Charles Davis, what the F are you talking about?
the WNBA is the bottom of women's sports. The product is bad.
Dang, not the bottom. Not the,
That's pretty harsh, man.
I mean, maybe it is when you think about it, but goodness gracious. Oh, like I like women's volleyball better than men's volleyball. Maybe because they're cute, but
Exactly.
maybe because of that. But yeah.
And I agree.
I looked at the average layup in the W versus the average layup in the NBA, and there's no comparison. Break. Yeah. There's there's a lot to do with that.
Any of y'all have daughters? I want to know.
What's that got to do with
Wes, do
anything?
you have daughters?
You don't have daughters.
I want to know.
What's that? I ain't got daughters.
I'm not in this argument. I subscribe to the notion. I believe there are some sports that are male dominated, maybe with the exception of football, that a woman could compete and win.
Name one.
I just did. Track.
Why do you think in what race
Track.
or what event?
The 100-yard dash.
The 100 meters. Why do you think a woman?
Whatever it's called.
Why do you think a woman could beat a man?
Because I think she could. Why do you think a man can beat a woman?
Just like Wes said.
Because he's a man?
No, like Wes said, there's numbers to support the argument.
Okay, so again, if you're telling me these numbers support the argument and they actually raced, then I would agree with you. But they have not. They have not.
Wait.
It was a different circumstances, different. I can't remember the word for it. They raced it. In other words, put it this way: if you're telling me this said, Pete, different conditions, you ran 100 meters. Then they say, Flojo, get up there and run 100 meters. Then I would agree with you. But that did not happen. You're comparing numbers, records. In other words, results, and just assuming just because a male has a fastest time, they're gonna beat a woman. I don't agree with that.
Okay, let me read three of these comments because they're gonna support what I'm saying. Wes
That's
says,
fine. Take the
yes,
spirit.
I have daughters. I am only talking about the W. The product is terrible. Charles
What
Davis
about track
says,
and field? That's what I'm getting at. Track and field.
Charles Davis said, I have 2 daughters and one Friday I turned to the W game and my daughter said, Dad, please turn it. Wes said, the numbers support the argument. Was the distance and time the same?
Exactly. Different conditions, different time, different date. Didn't run at the same time, different conditions. I don't agree with y'all. Y'all got daughters, man. Do y'all tell y'all daughters, hey, you can't beat a man in track and field?
They
I know
should
y'all don't.
They should tell them that. Because you're not racing. Hey, you know what? To help you out, you're not ever going to race against the man. So it don't matter.
Block me out. Block me out.
It don't matter. You're not racing against the man. So you know what?
Did you just say they should tell their daughters they could never beat a man in track and field?
Hey, don't worry about beating men because you'll never race them.
No, you didn't say that. You said they should tell their daughters they cannot beat a man in track and field.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Let me see.
No, you ain't say don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
You didn't say that.
That's what I'm saying now. Don't worry about it.
Hell no.
Charles Davis said Flojo is closer to a man running the 100 meters. Best W player is not clearly even close to Sam Bowie. True. Wes Lawrence said, DC, your argument doesn't make sense. The time is the same. The conditions don't make a difference.
Yes, it does. The conditions do make sense. If I ran today and got a score, and you ran tomorrow and got a score, you would have to duplicate the exact day, the exact track conditions, everything. But that didn't happen.
So what about
these people that ran for these records or these scores that you're throwing up? They ran against a bunch of men on a certain day on a certain track. Then another woman ran it. It might have been on the same track. Might not have been on the same time or whatever.
So you talking about the Olympics where they only run on one track is not the same?
I'm talking about it's no different. Yeah, I'm talking about if you're going to compare, just because somebody got a better, faster score doesn't mean they can automatically beat somebody unless they had the same exact conditions. That's what's called, what is it called? Controlled something. I can't remember. But when you do a study, it has to be the same conditions, Because other than that, you're just a player assuming because you see the time that they were beaten.
So you're saying we'll never know if a WNBA player is as good as the NBA because they have smaller paws. The WNBA plays with the smaller basketball.
Dang, make basketball smaller?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So we will never know.
That's foul anyway. They should fix that. That's foul too.
Their hands are smaller.
Have a regular size ball?
Because their hands are smaller.
So what?
And their 3-point line is closer.
See, this is the part. This is what I'm talking about with equality, man. They should have the same ball.
F out of here. They don't want equality. If they want equality,
they want to get paid like NBA players, right?
If they want equality, they would be in the NBA. There wouldn't be no WNBA. Why do you think there's been no woman that has made the NBA roster?
Well, shit, it's the same as the football.
There's women that has tried out for football.
Yeah, I'm sure there's probably some woman that's tried out for
But why do you think they don't make the team? Is it because they're biased?
They're not good enough.
Okay, so that's the I'm talking about.
No, that's yours is different. You're saying it would never happen. Again, that's the same, different conditions. We don't know how many women tried out for the NBA. We don't know which team they tried out for. We don't know which coach. It's no different than head coaches. At one point, they thought they would never have a female coach or female referee in the NFL. But they do. They don't have a female head coach yet, but they got assistant coaches. You know why? Because somebody gave them an opportunity. It was different conditions. They gave them an opportunity. That's all I'm saying. Shame on y'all.
Let me see. Agent Ashel said the most honest answer. I'm not sure who she was referring to because we're a little bit ahead. Once my computer comes back on, it says Summer Olympics is still the Summer Olympics, DC. Charles Davis said WNBA is not good, period. All other women's sports look like polished products. Charles Davis also said, DC, I think we are saying the quality of women's basketball is not good, not the players. Wes said, if Bolt ran on the track and got the same time over and over, and a woman ran on the same track and got a slower time over and over, the average says that he is faster.
Average? Who says that?
Wes said that. And then
he said the average says. What?
The average still says he is faster.
Look.
HM Actual said, wait. HM Actual says they are not good enough. She said that's the most honest.
What's good enough? What's not good enough?
That women are I'm not sure.
I don't think she said that.
She did. It's up here.
Did she? But no, what you were trying to say, she said women, you was trying to imply that she said they're not good enough. She's saying women. I don't think she's saying that.
I think she is.
She's saying in the WNBA, they're not good enough. And she said that they're not good enough to be men in track and field.
She said, I sure did.
HM, help me out here. When you say I sure did, are you talking about women are not good enough to be men or in a certain sport? Which one are you talking about?
While we're waiting for that, Wes said coaching and playing are different. Talent is not discriminative. Democracy. Talent is not a democracy. I don't see how. I will wait for HM Actual because she's a woman. I'm not sure she plays sports. I'm so shocked by you. I'm so shocked by you.
Likewise. Well, no, I know. I take it back. Rewind. Not shocked by you. Not shocked by you. But
there you go.
Women aren't good enough to beat that. She said in basketball. She didn't say sports. She said basketball, which I thought that's what she was saying. We're not just talking about basketball. We're talking about track and field. We're talking about any sport. Because remember, the argument was having is if a woman, case in point, Richardson could beat a male.
A male, yes.
You said no.
A male, yes. A male, yes. There is one male that she could beat. You say Richardson cannot. I don't know that Dominic Peterson. I don't know Dana Council. She could beat us. Wes Lawrence, Charles Davis, beat the crap out of us all day. Is she going to beat the fastest man? No. Not even close. The difference is the gap. It's not even close.
What's the gap? You're going by times, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to
let you know. I'm just going to let you know when you're doing a study based on statistics.
Yes.
Strictly statistics, all conditions being one and the same, that is not a valid statement. So you can't just go off of a time.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
You can only assume. You're assuming based off the actual time that's posted.
So let me ask you this.
She would have no way to beat. But you do not know on a certain day of the week, if she went against that dude, she wouldn't beat. You will never know, nor would I. I think she could probably win. She would have a shot.
Let me ask you this. In the NFL Combine, they do the 40-yard dash.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody is the fastest.
Yep.
But they run on different days, different times. They run twice. But somebody is the fastest. Are you saying that's not a legit stat?
All it says is that if you ran Tuesday on the combine and you got a 4.3, and I ran on the combine Tuesday, I got a 4.5. You're saying based off the two times that you had a better time. Doesn't mean you're faster than me. You just got a better time.
And time is judged. And time is judged on how quickly you get from the start to the finish.
Exactly. Correct.
So that would, I would think, imply that I am faster at getting it. Just like we do
at that time.
So if we do
that one time of execution, doesn't mean by recording. In other words, you run 4.3, I run 4.5. The only
True.
difference
Too
between
many
you and Nas,
variables.
you have a better record. Exactly. Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
No, I think she's saying you're adding too many variables.
That's the whole point. When we say someone is better than somebody based on a score, you're basing it on a score when all things not being the same. Yes, you ran a 4.3, I ran a 4.5. You're assuming based on the record that you are faster than me. But it's not correct. We don't know because we didn't race at the same time.
Wait,
under the same conditions.
Go back to the football analogy with the passing yards. You said all passing yards ain't equal because they all didn't play on the same day or on the same field.
That's two different things. That's two different things. That's two different things.
They're passing yards.
We're saying so. Let me try to break this down a little bit more simpler. When you say somebody has 3,000 yards passing, somebody has 2,500 yards passing, the correct statement is they have thrown for more passing yards than the person.
Yes.
Than the other person.
Yeah.
But you saying that they're a better quarterback is an invalid statement. No, I'm telling you that's an assumption. Same scenario. Someone runs a 40 at 43. Another person runs at 4.5. You can imply one had a better time, but you saying that they are faster than the other, that's an assumption. That's all that is.
Are you okay?
Because,
so if
again,
I said on
you're
that,
going based off the score.
So if I say at that time, at that day, this person was faster than that person, that only applies if they ran at the same time.
Yep. And if you say, hey, that dude with a 4.3, he's faster than the other guy, that's your assumption, just based on the score.
So
based on the score.
If I jump a vertical today at 30,
now, if they ran at the same time and he won, then that's a valid statement.
So if I jump right now and I get measured my vertical at 30 inches, and you jump over there in Texas right now and you get measured at 34 inches, you can't say you jump higher than me?
Yeah, you jump higher than me. That don't mean you can jump. That don't mean you're a better jumper than me. I don't understand where the disconnect is. It's two different statements. One statement means at that time you had a better score. The second statement means when you say, oh, I'm a better jumper than you. No. At that one instance, you had a better score than me. That don't mean you're a better jumper than me.
So if we jump 10 times and you beat me all 10 times, you're still not a better jumper than me. You just out-jump me.
At the exact same time, under the same conditions, same location, then you are correct.
Wow. I don't think it's
then you are correct.
Let me look at Wes's comments. So Wes said, weather conditions are different on the track. Or what conditions are different on the track? The weather and humidity, the wind. Time is a fact. Conditions indoor are normally the same. Wes also said time is a fact, DC. Wes also said you are adding variables. Time is the same. It's a fact. I will agree with that. Time is all the same. Passing yards are different. The yak adds a variable. Good point. I forgot about the yak. 40 times are not subjective, DC, or an assumption.
We can agree to disagree. I disagree with you. If we're going strictly off statistics, a factual statement, factual. It's no different than somebody saying, this is like somebody saying, who is the better basketball player, Michael Jordan, LeBron James? One would argue Michael Jordan has 6 NBA championship rings.
Right.
LeBron James doesn't.
That's very
It's
subjective.
like Michael Jordan is the best. But we will never know. You know why? Because they never played each other one-on-one. They can only use statistics to assume. So this is the same thing. And let me finish. This is the same thing in your argument and everybody else's argument out there. Just because a male runs a 40-yard dash at whatever time and a female runs it on a different day or the same day at a different time, doesn't mean he's faster. He has a faster score. Doesn't mean he's faster than her.
So one more question. Can we take cars? You know how they do the 60-second?
Mm-hmm.
If my Tesla does 4.4 in a 60-second and a different Tesla, a better one or whatever you want to call it, faster, does 2.3, I can't say that car is faster than mine?
You already messed up because you had a variable in there.
No, I'm just saying a different car.
You said it was a different car,
Yeah.
like a different Tesla. Is it the same Tesla?
No, different one.
Okay, well, that's not a factual statement
I can't say
because
that car is
it's not the same condition.
so I can't say that car is faster than mine.
I don't think it's a factual statement.
Wow.
I don't
Okay.
think it's a factual
All
statement.
right. Hey, I'll yield. Agree
You
to
know what I'm saying?
disagree.
Assumptions. It's assumptions. Just because, you know what I mean, you have like, say, for instance, no, that's true. If you have some, like, for instance, you have somebody in the NFL game and they score 4 touchdowns, but you have a defensive player get 3 sacks and a fumble. One would imply the person who would get MVP will be the one with 4 touchdowns, right? Is that an assumption or is that a fact?
Assumption.
Exactly, right? Because it's all in, there's different things to consider. Who has the biggest impact? You might say it's 4 touchdowns. Another person might say the defensive player. Going back to the run, if we ran again and you got a 4-3 and I got a 4-5, by score, you have the better time. But unless we ran one-on-one, you saying that you're faster than me is not a factual statement. You're going based on score.
Wes said LeBron James is better, and we all know that. Well, that's
You're
bullshit.
crazy, bro.
But-
Hey, you know what? Just sign off right now, man. Just
No,
sign
to
off
stay
right
on.
now, bro.
But he also says
off.
adding conditions is a variable. Start line to end line in a time can prove who or what is faster. I agree.
Yeah, you can agree, disagree.
So you saying when I do my I need a better score because if I ran on a different day at a different time, I would get a different time?
I would tell you this, in the reg, unless something changed, I do remember at one point in the reg, if you ran your PT test and you failed and the winds were at a certain knots,
Yeah.
you get to take it again. And I think you're going like kind of overboard. Like,
Maybe.
all I'm saying is one, I don't subscribe that a male track star will beat a female track star. I don't subscribe to
I don't subscribe to that either. I subscribe the fastest man will
What's that?
because I look at times.
No. You're kind of going around the answer you just made. You said always. You're going off the time. And that goes back to what I've been saying for the past 10 minutes. You're going based off of time. Have you ever seen a contest where a male raced a female one-on-one?
They would never do
No,
it.
you have not.
They would never do
No,
it.
you have not.
They would never do it.
Why would they never do it?
Because
Why
nobody
not?
will watch.
Why do you mean why nobody wouldn't watch?
Because they don't know the result. Would you watch a game if you knew who was gonna win?
Why do you think the male's gonna win? See, this is now let's really unpack this.
'Cause
You're
at-
not saying what you
at the
really want to say.
time, I
What you're
am.
really saying is a male track star will always be the female track star. That's
No,
what you're
I
really
didn't say
saying.
that. I didn't say that.
That's what you're implying, though.
I said the fastest
That's what you're
man,
implying.
the fastest 100-meter man
Mm-hmm.
will always be faster than the fastest 100-meter woman.
And you're saying it's based on what? Score, time, right?
Statistics, yes.
But yet you never saw these two people, male, female, ever race, have you?
No, of course not.
Okay, but when I said, you said it would never happen. I said, why? You said nobody would watch. I said, why? You said everybody wouldn't watch because they would know who would win.
Exactly.
Y'all tell me, whether y'all in the comments now or later, am I right or wrong? What he's trying to imply.
I think everybody has been telling you that
see
you're
it.
wrong.
That's what you're trying to imply.
I
You
think
know what I'm
everybody
saying?
been telling you that you're wrong.
No. You can say, I know. Be shown, ladies and gentlemen. I don't subscribe to that. I think if you had a male track star and a female track star race together, even the top two one male, one female with the top scores in their gender, I don't subscribe and assume that a male is going to win. I don't.
Look, Wes.
Why are you saying? That's why I'm trying to say. Y'all keep saying score. I think what y'all really saying is because he's a man.
I mean,
dance around it. Just
Hey,
say it.
good point. Serena is the best tennis player, women's tennis player I ever seen. And she said she couldn't beat the male players. Her words.
Why?
Those were her words.
Why? I'm asking her why. Why
Oh,
would
well,
you
she's
say
not.
that?
She's
'Cause
not
she's a
on here.
female?
She said it.
Huh?
Serena
said it? Serena?
Serena Williams said it. She said it
I wouldn't
herself.
agree with that either.
She said it. She's the player.
Well, look,
Just
I'll
like-
put a bow on it. I don't
Okay.
subscribe what these guys are saying. I don't agree with it. This is nonsense.
So you don't subscribe to
This
what
is
Serena
nonsense.
said either?
Nope.
So
I don't believe it.
So you think what Brittany Griner said when she said that she could beat DeMarcus Cousins one-on-one, you think that that's a possibility?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why? Because he's
hey.
a man? Because he's a man?
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't think so? So here's my thing. Yours, okay. Let me make sure. DeMarcus Cousins, you don't think she would even have a shot to play him, to beat him?
She wouldn't beat him, no. She probably wouldn't get a
She
point.
would have a chance, though.
No, she wouldn't have a chance. No shot in the dark.
Even now, the way DeMarcus Cousins is now,
Even now.
in his worst state.
In his worst of worst state.
And then my question then is, why would you say that?
Because he is a better basketball player than her.
Well, that
Because
now.
I have seen her play and I've seen him play. So maybe.
Hey, my point exactly. So in his current state,
Yeah.
you don't think she could beat him?
No, not even close.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I yield. I give up. Just was saying. Enough said.
Okay. Whoa, this was a podcast for your ass,
I
for
can't
real.
wait to see the shorts
is a
on this one. I would
podcast for-
love to see it.
Nah, I ain't put out no shorts on this one. This is a podcast for your. If you weren't
I
here
would love
live,
to
you
see
missed
the
it.
shorts on this one.
This don't make no sense. Like you are all over the place. I really can't
Me?
believe. I can't
Me?
believe. I can't
Me,
believe.
at least I'm honest. I can admit what I'm saying. If you're saying that men will always beat a woman in a certain sport, then just say it.
Oh, here we go.
Don't tap dance
Wes
around it.
said, DC, I love you, bro. We are not saying they are not equal. Sports are different, bro. The skill level detached. Speed, size matters. Could the best female boxer beat Mayweather?
Come on, man. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. How do we know? How do we know?
Not
So
being
here's
honest.
my thing.
We're not
I want to appeal.
honest.
I want to appeal to the intellect of you all.
We're
Your
not being honest.
logic. He is a male boxer. Going back to what you said earlier, nobody would watch, right? Just because you think it's Floyd Mayweather and he's a male, don't mean he could beat Clarissa Shields. Who knows? Maybe she could. Maybe she could. Maybe she could. Shame on y'all.
So you're saying, oh man.
All I'm saying, well, let me say this then. Let me ask this. I'll ask this and then I'll be quiet.
Okay.
Yes
Okay.
or no? You are saying that Floyd Mayweather would beat Clarissa Shields in a boxing match?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
How many rounds do you think Clarissa Shields would last?
As many as Mayweather wants her to.
Okay. So now, is this a fact or an assumption?
An assumption.
Based on what?
I seen her box and I seen him box.
Okay. You've seen him box, and what is your assessment of him?
All right, Wes, be good.
On a skill level from one to average, 0 trash. What is his boxing level?
5.
Based on what you've seen from Clarissa Shields, what is her boxing level?
4, 5, 4.
4 or 5? Is it 4 or 5? Because if you're going off of records, I believe Clarissa Shields has never lost a match, right?
Mayweather hasn't either.
I would assume, or I would say, which is a fact, Clarissa Shields has never lost a boxing match. And she has like what, 3, 4 titles?
I don't know how many she has. Oh,
So
she
I
did lose.
would
She did.
I
I
would
thought she
think
just lost.
on her level, she's a 5. So now you have one boxer who we rate as a 5 and a female boxer who's rated as a 5. If they were to fight each other, both having superior skills, you're saying the only reason why she would last long in the fight is because Floyd Mayweather would allow her to.
Let me tell you, I just looked up her record. She won 17 fights. She's won 17 fights.
Okay.
Floyd
How long
Mayweather,
has she been boxing?
probably not long.
Exactly. Which is not even a fair comparison. You're comparing somebody who's had what, at least 50, 60 fights?
50. To the 14 years? Shit, she been boxing almost as long as Mayweather. No, Mayweather boxing 20 years.
Yes. So I'm not, if y'all think everything y'all saying is an assumption, it's not a fact. And
No.
I received that. I received that. But that don't mean it's your assumption or analysis.
I had to stay on for that one. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah.
Assuming everything you said was an assumption, which I would argue is a fact. I said maybe. That's a fact. We don't know. That's all I'm saying. We don't know. But going back to my original accusation, one could imply that's where you're walking down. I don't subscribe to that. Now, if you want me to, if you want me to kind of thin out the lines, and I will say odds and evens, who would I bet money on? Mayweather.
Oh,
Yeah, I would.
Can I ask your
I'm
opinion?
not saying he would win.
Can I ask your opinion?
Superior than women.
Okay.
And that's and again, has there ever been anything, Wes, in an AFI or an Army regulation that state the reason why we have separate PT scores for male and females because male are superior physically than women? Has there ever been said that?
No.
Or in the regulation? No. So is that an assumption? Yes. It's an assumption.
What's an assumption?
I give up.
No, what's an assumption?
What do you mean an assumption?
Yeah,
You
I
want to
said
explain to you what an assumption is, or what's the
no, because
assumption about what I present?
Yeah. What's the assumption about what we present and about what you're presenting?
Okay. Male, the reason why they have two separate scores, he asked why. Probably because they assume male are more physically said, has there ever been in an AFI or Army regulated female? Because males are physically more stronger than females. I would argue it is not. So it's an assumption.
What's not so you tell me if this is an assumption. It says women have different physical training times than men due to average psychological or physiological differences, including smaller lung sizes, lower muscle mass, and less body fat, which leads to lower aerobic capabilities and strength. Is that a fact or is that an assumption?
Who said that?
This came from, according to hprconline.org. I could look up what HPR is.
That's an assumption.
Wow.
When you're looking up facts like that, you go off of one source, it's still an assumption. You need more data to support that. More data. Now, one thing I will say, if you was on point, you would say, well, DC, what about the argument that there are two genders? And then I would say there are two genders, and you would say, what's the proof of that? I would give you one. You would, that's an assumption. Then I would have to find you another source and another source.
So how many do you have to make a fact, not an assumption?
It's not how many; it's the quality of the source.
So one good quality is not as good as.
Depends on what it is.
So from what I just said, the human performance resources,
and even then, that doesn't mean that's why they fixed the scores the way they did. That doesn't mean that. Because if they did, they would have said, based on blah, 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 Dr. blah, 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 PT scores will be separate from male, female, because based on blah, 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 women have less lung capacity than males. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, like special forces, right? Don't they have the females follow the same standard?
No, they have different standards.
You sure about that?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
Yep.
I guarantee you they don't.
Air Force,
that was
Air Force Special Forces.
No, I'm talking about not just Air Force. I'm talking about Army too. Huh. That's not the one I'm looking for, but I found that interesting. This is so this is one source. This is only one. I'm gonna follow my own guidelines.
Okay.
But according to the latest Department of War memo on September 30th, they are mandating even physical fitness standards for males and females.
Okay. It'll never happen, but okay.
Oh, really?
No, it never happened.
Watching this administration.
It'll never happen.
April 22nd, The Guardian. U.S. Army veil plans on Monday to require fitness tests with identical physical standards for men and women in combat positions. So I'll look up some more stuff. But my point is, just because there is, the scientific data that says women has less lung capacity than males, maybe not as physically strong, does not mean a male could beat a female in every physical contest.
Oh, I was wrong. The Air Force does not. The Air Force does not.
Does not what?
Have different standards for special forces. They do not.
Rest my case.
Get your case with that, but okay. Yep, for combat controllers and TAC-P. May not establish standards that would result in an existing service members being held to a lower standard.
Wes, I'm still wish you were on here because don't know if you're still here, but I don't know if you heard what Pete said, but that answers your question that says, but can the average female meet the same time as the average male? Apparently they can if you want to join special forces.
They're above average though. Special forces members are above average.
Why does that even matter?
Because you said the average.
The whole point of the argument is it says, but can the average female meet the same time as an average male? Well, in special forces, you have to. And there's some that's doing it.
I mean,
that
some.
Answers that question.
I wouldn't say some. I think there's one. There's been one woman. I mean, some.
Okay.
I need to look that up before I'm wrong about that too. No, not serving. Anyway, I'll look this up later. There's 4 women. All Army and 1 Navy SEAL. Oh, no Air Force.
That can't be right because we do have female. We have a fierce females. I know one female Seer Chief Master Sergeant.
Oh, I don't think they put Seer as special force. It just says TAC P and combat controller.
Okay. I know it's probably gotta be
Pararescue TAC P combat
pararescue.
controller.
Mhm.
But
I'd be
no, it
surprised
just
if it's a female
says
PJ.
U.S. Green Beret, U.S. Navy SEAL, U.S. Army Ranger, and you are a Special Air Service SAS. Anyway, what a show! What a show! What a show! You are an interesting fella. Interesting.
You likewise.
Interesting. I don't agree. I the bad part is I don't even understand, but I don't agree. But I will let you have your opinion. We are all one with opinions, and we all have them. Respect for your opinion and respect how you feel towards the female gender and what they can and cannot do, and what. If you want to have some motivation as a female, listen to DC because you can achieve anything you want in the world.
Hey, shout out to all the ladies out there. Hey, I'm on your. Don't listen to these dudes.